I am Puss in Boots. Holy frijoles. Hey, Giant! You want to see something cool? Gracias, the legend will never die.
Puss in Boots, you died.
I have 9 lives.
And how many times have you died already?
No. Puss in Boots doesn't need a spotter. Watch. Watch. A cat always lands on his feet. Watch.
You are down to your last life. Mama Luna's always on the lookout for a new lap cat.
I am no lap cat. I am Puss in Boots.
Not anymore.
Meow.
Meet Pickles!
Oh no.
This is a person party, Pickles. That's your party.
So this is where dignity goes to die.
Living my vida loca.
You don't look like a Pickles.
Well, you don't look like a cat.
Full disclosure, I'm a therapy dog. Wanna rub my belly?
Hard, Buzz.
Oh.
They found me. Goldilocks and the 3 Bears Crime family.
Make her talk.
Excuse me, my darling. We're looking for the legendary Puss in Boots. Have you perhaps seen him?
What's a Puss in Boots?
He is me.
Oh.
Normally, I have a sword. It's like a whole thing, you know?
Okay.
Get that cat. Dead or alive will be just right.
Bounty hunters. Kitty soft paws. I need your help.
Whenever I team up with you, things go wrong.
Cool! Another member of the team. I'm Puss's therapy dog.
Definitely not.
Finally, you need therapy.
Oh, I have got to learn how to do that.
Lives flashing before your eyes.
Pray for mercy from Puss in Boots. Espresso.
I don't trust you.
Trust me.
You gotta trust him. Look at those eyes.
You call that cute?
And with the paws. Am I doing it?
Stop. You're gonna give yourself a hernia.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my movie review for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So, I haven't found any reviews for this on YouTube, and I say this hesitantly because the movie's official release date isn't until December 21st, I believe, but they have had a public showings here November 26th, little less than a month before it comes out, but they had one showing early access showings today at 2 p.m. and I just got home from watching it. And as far as I'm aware, because it was public tickets, anyone could watch it, that I am good to make this review. So I'm going to. Also, sorry about other noises, just in case you hear them. But anyway, so yeah, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. If you do not know who Puss in Boots is, then you've obviously never watched Shrek 2. And recently, which I am going to get, Puss in Boots got released in 4K on the 22nd of November, which is preparing, of course, for the sequel coming to theaters. And I have to say, I'm highly impressed. Highly impressed at this movie. And to be honest, not that I will still watch Avatar 2, but this is the movie that I was more excited for than Avatar 2. That's a completely different story, but I was hoping to see what happened right after Avatar 1, because I felt like it would be a cool look into living just as a Na'vi, If you've not seen the first one, then you don't know what that means. But if you have, hopefully you understand. I'm not going to get too in depth to that. But anyway, this one I was more excited for as well because it does take place in the Shrek universe, and of course, you want to see that universe come out again. At least I do. It was a very cool universe, and of course, it houses the fairy tales of generations within it, so they can do a lot with that, which is what they do in this one. In the first Puss in Boots, and spoilers a little bit for the first movie, no spoilers for the second movie, obviously, because it still has like a month to come out, but spoilers for the first movie, if you haven't seen it, you're warned for the original Puss in Boots from 2011. Wow, 11 years. Over a decade since the first Puss in Boots come out. The second one came out. How crazy. But the whole story is about Humpty Dumpty, basically. And Humpty Dumpty being an orphan with Puss, and them being friends, and them making a deal to find, or sort of a deal. It's complicated without getting too in depth. To find magical beans to get gold from, the giant at the top of, the story being Jack and the Beanstalk. So they have used those stories before, and it's really cool. And I was very excited and very happy to see that they continued with that in this movie. If you watch the trailer, I'll either put it at the beginning or at the end, or maybe two of them. But it has Goldilocks and the Three Bears, which that's in the trailer. I know it is. And it has some other ones. One that I've not really heard of before. And then a couple other ones that are popular. And there's a really good character. In the trailer, it's like a wolf, I believe. And I love that character. I love what they did with that character. And it felt very unique. And also the design is amazing. The art style in this movie is pretty incredible, I have to say. From what I read online, they are taking a piece out of Into the Spider-Verse's type of art style, which I really do like. It's like missing a couple of frames here and there, it seems like, and it's very appeasing to watch. And it was very enjoyable to watch. And to be honest with you, I'm more of a sucker for kids movies than I am anything else, because kids movies don't normally get the credit that they deserve, and kids movies also really don't a lot of the time get like praise. I mean, you get very little movies like that do. Like, I think Into the Spider-Verse won awards, but like not a lot of animated movies win awards. Same thing with horror movies, but they don't win awards, and I don't know why. People just don't really like. They don't like. I don't know. They feel like it's aimed for kids, so it can't be like award worthy either. I don't know. It feels that way. But the story was compelling, and a lot of times with kid movies, even though I love them, you can a lot of the time tell where they're going to go because they are kids movies. And that's one thing that I like about DreamWorks is they're kids movies, but they also try to shift it up a little bit sometimes. And they make it at least enjoyable. They try to make it enjoyable for all ages. And they've had this, like, some kids movies recently have had this trend of including like fake swearing, like bleeped out swearing. Because DC League of Super Pets did that, and this movie does it. There's a couple of scenes where characters will swear it, but they'll bleep it out. And I don't know why that trend is coming out. It's funny because it's in a kids movie, and I think that's kind of the joke. But it's weird to see in a kids movie, and I think that's more for the adults than it is for the kids. And it's great to see Antonio Banderas back again as Puss, which was really, really fun. Kitty Softpaws was great to see back. And And I'm trying to think of Guillermo del Toro played in it. Wow. That's kind of cool. I did not know that. I'm trying to see if I recognize any of the other actors or actresses, and it does not seem like I do. I'm so sorry. When I started recording this, there was no one else around, and now there are people below me and talking and coughing and making noise. So I will try to edit that out. That'll be fun. Anyway, so yeah, it is pretty cool to see this character be brought back to life. And at a time where movies, and I have to be honest, a lot of movies nowadays just aren't great. They're just good. Like, either some movies are so filled with commentary to the point where they're choking you, or they're artistic pieces now, and we don't get movies, which there's nothing wrong with either of those. Like, sometimes you need to have a message, and sometimes you need to have an artistic piece, and they can be very pleasant to watch. But sometimes you just want a movie where you can enjoy it and not worry about anything. And that's why I really like kids' movies. And that's what Puss in Boots: The Last Wish really is it's an enjoyable ride, fun animation, good characters. I don't really know how else to describe it, except I enjoyed every second of it. There was a couple of characters that I disliked, like a character named Jack. The body proportions just did not sit well with me. But also, like, if you know your fairy tales, there are a lot of references to a lot of different fairy tales, and they, you can see those, and sometimes they're not blatantly obvious, and sometimes they're right in your face. But if you don't know about the fairy tales, which you'd think everyone would know, but I was watching it with somebody who actually did not know what the fairy tale was. But yeah, anyway, so point being is you have those. And I think it was only like 2 hours, roughly, which is decently long for a kid's movie. Most of the time it's an hour and a half hour longer. And I don't know, it was just really enjoyable. The animation is really what stuck out to me, and I can't really speak for the audio because I know that the theater I was watching it in was missing one set of their speakers. I won't say which one, what company, but I know that they're trying to get it fixed. But I can't really speak to the audio. I'm going to have to wait until December and watch it again, hopefully with better fixed or in a theater that has better speakers, so I can talk to the sound, because I know it was missing some, and that's unfortunate, but you pay a price sometimes, because I know theaters can't shut down and fix things necessarily because they have to make money. But yeah, it's what it is. But I don't know, this December I'd recommend going to watch it. And somewhere in this video, I will put DreamWorks Animation's brand new animation logo for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which was really cool. They have like a collection animation now of a bunch of their different projects, including the bad guys literally being the first one you see. I'm watching it right now. How to Train Your Dragon, which is amazing. Kung Fu Panda, which another Kung Fu Panda is coming out. Boss Baby, which is, very popular. Trolls, which I know there's another one of that. And of course, Shrek. Because, Shrek. Yeah. And it's really cool. I'm very excited to see them embracing their past series that did extremely well. And it's really cool. And on top of it, there is not really a credit scene. It takes place right after the logo at the end, but they're setting up for another movie, and I'm very excited. Now, I don't know if it will be a Puss in Boots movie or if it will be within another franchise, which take that as what you will. They were very vague in the movie as it was, but I won't say here whether or not I think that is what we all might be thinking that is, if you saw it on the early access, or if you will go watch it to see that And there's nothing at the end of the movie. It's just Puss in Boots saying, "You're still here?" to a black screen, and then that's it. And then it just puts the DreamWorks logo up and ends. I've stayed to the end, so you don't have to. But it's very impressive. Very, very impressive. And I'm so happy. I needed a movie that was just lighthearted and that I loved and that I could just lose my mind and watch. Like, not think about anything when I mean lose my mind. And I really like some of the things they did this. The wolf character that they had that was following Puss around for most of the movie has a little twist to it. And I really liked it. And it made me look at the movie in a different manner too. And then there's some commentary here too. Like, you can look at this movie one of two ways. You can look at this movie on commentary about cherishing life, or you can look at this movie as a kid's movie and just be like, hey, this is a really good adventure where Puss in Boots is, trying to decide what to do with his last life. Which is really what this is. And that's in the trailer. Again, in the trailer, not spoiling anything. But I really like that wolf character a lot. And the design choice with the red eyes really kind of made me uneasy too for a kid's movie. Really good design choices, really good animation. DreamWorks killed it yet again. I give this a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. And again, not saying a lot, but I'm more lenient on kids' movies unless there's something that is like really something that I would dislike. I normally give kids' movies 10 out of 10. Like Bad Guys was 10 out of 10 for me. If you did not like The Bad Guys, then keep that in mind. I really liked it, and it's from DreamWorks, so it's from the same company. Keep that in mind. You have to kind of compare it. If you didn't like the first Puss in Boots, you probably won't like this one. If you loved the first Puss in Boots, you'll probably love this one. And for me, I think the second one is better than the first one in this franchise, because the first one was okay, but the first one, in my opinion, in some points, is pretty bland. I'd probably give the first one 3.5 to 4 out of 5 stars. And I give this one a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, So I think that in this instance, this one's better. And I will be going to watch it again in December at some point. Maybe in January once things slow down in my life. But I'll watch it again at some point. So, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this little review. I tried to keep it as vague as I could because I don't think that there's a review restriction because it's a public showing and I didn't sign any NDAs or anything. Because I know that when they have early access showing, they make people sign NDAs, like when it's private from the company or early screenings, test screenings, stuff like that. You sign NDAs so that you can't talk about what you saw, but it was a public showing, like bought tickets or depending. For me, the place I went to, I had rewards, so I used rewards. Woo! But lower the price down. But that doesn't take away from them. The company takes away from the not the movie company takes away from the theater company. Anyway, sorry, off on the beaten track. But anyway, my point being, I'd recommend you watch it. I'd recommend that you take a look and enjoy. It probably won't be in it won't be on DVD or Blu-ray until like March or April, probably. Peacock Kids. What? Is it? It's going to be on Peacock? Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh, shut it. Shut it. Hold on. Let me go to Google. Puss. Oh. Puss in Boots 2. Oh, that's a season. Yeah. Spin-off and a prequel. Wait. The Puss in Boots, the film Puss in Boots. Oh, well, Puss in Boots is the first one. I don't know when Puss was 2. What that is. The internet says Shrek 5 is May 20th, 2023. I don't know how true that is. Will Puss in Boots 2 Peacock? Question mark? Will be on streaming. Also, the music was really good in this movie. The songs that they chose and the from what I heard, what they put in was really nice. So it does not look like it's going to streaming. So I guess it's just them. I don't know. That's weird. Just maybe because it's a kids movie, I guess. Puss in Boots: The Three Diablos. That's weird. That's 2012. That came out like a year later. Anyway, I found this movie funny. I enjoyed this movie, and I'm definitely going to watch it again. I definitely recommend it. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this review. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you look forward to more reviews. And I hope this video doesn't get taken down for some reason. If this video disappears, you know why. They were like, hey, this person, why are they doing this? And we're like, there's an early access showing publicly. Like, it wasn't private. I don't know. It's just so weird. I don't know. It's really weird. But anyway, I didn't spoil any of the movie. So, and it's just so weird to think about that this movie was supposed to come out in September. And we're here now. And it's just been sitting around. And I'm so glad that they had a day where they just showed it early. Because, like, you're sitting on this movie, why not, like, give people a teaser? Because nothing else is out right now, you know? I've already watched Knives Out 2, and that'll leave theaters in a week anyway. Like, Tuesday the 29th is the last day it'll be playing. And it'll disappear, and then we have to wait. That won't be releasing on Netflix until Christmas. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. 5 weeks till the 21st or 22nd. I think it's 21st. 20th or 21st, I think this movie comes out. Yeah. 20th, 21st, or 22nd this comes out. And Avatar is the week before on the 16th. So, yeah. But anyway, so that's going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
We are gathered here today to say goodbye to Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots, you are down to your last life. You need to retire.
Brother cats, sister kitties, meet your new roommate.
Well, I'm supposed to be a fearless hero, a legend.
This is a person party. That's your party.
So this is where dignity goes to die.
The years start coming and they don't stop coming.
You're Puss in Boots? Let's talk.
No hablo inglés.
¿Hablas español? Yo también. ¿De dónde eres? ¿Te gustan las siestas?
I don't speak Spanish either.
You're funny. What's your story?
My story.
What are we looking at?
Cats have 9 lives. Watch!
Boss, I think you set the oven too high.
Now I am on my last life.
Oh no.
Legend tells of a wishing star, of a single wish waiting to be granted. Kitties of boss, I need your help.
Is the great Puss in Boots asking for help?
Well, you see, Kitty, please. That wish could get me my lives back.
Okay, Possum Face. I won't make you beg. But first...
Hey, slow down!
I know what I'm doing.
What? What's funny? Nothing should be funny.
Quieto. Everyone is looking for the wishing star.
I'm going to wish for everything to be just right.
One's trapping and two's a crowd and three's a party. Café con leche.
You will will find your reward does not come easily.
Puss in Boots?
Goldie?
Bears?
All right, let's get it over with. Without lives to spare, I am nothing.
When you only have one life, that's what makes it special.
Go get him, Tiger.
Hey, take it easy. This is gonna be fun.
What's happening?
I am Puss in Boots. The wishing star is in the dark forest. We step through as one. Ready? 1, 2, after you.
Wait, what?
Dog? Still alive?
Let's go find out!
Listen up. We want some grub, and our order better be just right, okay?
Goldie and the Three Bears crime family. What will you have?
Popcorn,
With a bucket of butter.
soda,
Deep fried nachos. Chili dog. Gummies.
only the red and the green.
And no bears, please.
You got all that?
What? Will there be anything else?
That popcorn is too big. Just right.
I love snacks.